All right, hey everyone, I hope you can hear me. This is my first time doing a makeup video. I'm about to get ready for an appointment and I wanted to put on some makeup before I went out. I also wanted to just kind of like share with you guys the information that I'm going to be sharing in my appointment, so I can go ahead and practice what I'm going to say while I'm doing my makeup and getting ready. So yeah, and I haven't been doing makeup very long in a way, and I just wanted to practice, put some on, and share with you guys the information, and also see if anybody has any tips, suggestions, or anything like that. Because like I said, haven't been doing this very long, and any suggestions and tips you have would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so I went out the other day and I got some of these sprays here. This one says Pro Prep and Prime Spray, and then this one is a Pro Sealer. I think you put this one on afterwards, after makeup application. Yeah, so this one you put on before. Apply primer prior to makeup, shake before use, hold bottle 8 to 10 inches away from face, keep eyes and mouth closed, and spray evenly over the face. So hopefully I won't be breaking out. As you can see, something has already caused me to break out. I don't know what it was, but there it is. Oh, maybe this hair wax I've been trying. I have some red hair wax that I put in just for a different look. I don't know if that's causing me to break out or what, but who knows. So here's the Prep Primer Spray, and I just shook it up. I'm gonna close my eyes and spray it on my face. So it says spray evenly over the face. It feels wet, so I'm gonna try drying it some. I don't know if I'm supposed to dry it or not, but what else? I'm gonna start with some concealer. I watched a video about contouring, and that's where I got this from. All right, so tonight I have an appointment to talk about insurance. Okay, because that's what I do. I help families with insurance, no medical exams, any conditions accepted. The gentleman I'm speaking to, he told me he had, like, he's got a couple of different, he's in need of several different things. I don't know if I'm doing this right, y'all. So if I'm not doing something right, let me know in the comments. Because like I said, I don't do this often. So if you see something I'm not doing properly, say something. Each one teach one, right? Each one teach one. So I got my little egg here to do a little called blending. Okay. So as I was saying, I help families with insurance, no medical exams, any conditions accepted. So that's what I'm about to go meet this gentleman to discuss his insurance needs. And what I actually specialize in is final expense, okay? And if we don't know what final expense is, it's like final expense is the insurance that you use to help take care of your funeral expenses. Okay, so like when you die. And if you think that that's something that's difficult to talk to people about, you'd be right. Because there's not a lot of people that want to talk about final expense. I have grown men get nervous and they leave the room when we start talking about final expense. They're like, oh no, I'm not gonna die, or you're not trying to kill me off or whatever. They think if you talk about it, somehow that means that they're gonna die, which, of course, is not true. I talk about it all the time, and I'm still here. So there's that. What I'm trying to do right now is lighten up my eyes. Look at all these dark. It's dark. So I share with people that we help families save thousands on their funeral expenses in 4 key ways. Like, when I say we help families save thousands, we actually help them save anywhere between 60 and 70% on their funeral expenses. Okay? And so, if you're not aware of how much funerals cost today, the average funeral is anywhere between $10,000, $15,000, and it can go up depending on what you want. All right, some people, y'all, you can actually get a horse and carriage if you really want one. That's what some people do. They get horses and carriage, and it's really expensive. I think it's crazy to wait until someone dies to do that for them. If you're gonna do a horse and carriage, especially for me, do that for me while I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? Not when I'm dead. But hey, it is what it is. To each their own. I'm using the phone actually as my mirror, so my coloring might be off, because I'm not sure if I can see exactly the right lighting. Like, the lighting here is not the best, so I'm doing what I can with the lighting. But like, it's okay. So I share with individuals that I help them save anywhere between 60 and 70% on their funeral expenses in 4 key ways. And the first way, well, actually, I think I was just sharing with y'all about how expensive funerals are. $10,000 and up, right? That's what we said, right? So, and a lot of that is from the cost of the merchandise and then the services. So when I meet with families, I tell them, great news. I can save you thousands of dollars on your funeral expenses in 4 key ways, okay? And the first way that I help your family save thousands is we lock in the wholesale pricing for your funeral merchandise. So funeral merchandise, that's like your casket, your vault, and your headstone. And right now, a casket can go anywhere between $6,000 to $7,000. Okay, it could even be more expensive than that, depending on where you're going and what they're advertising and what they say they have available. So now I'm going to use some concealer. I mean, this is foundation, my bad. I've seen other people just kind of like dab it on their face like this. So I was like, let me try that out. I'm not even sure how this is gonna turn out, y'all. Like I said, I'm using my phone as my mirror. So hopefully this will blend correctly and it'll be alright. Okay. But I tell them that, you know, we help in 4 ways save thousands of dollars on their funeral merchandise. And the way we do that, the first way is we lock in the wholesale pricing for the funeral merchandise. Look at that, y'all. Too much. But is it too bad to do that? No, because watch this. It's embarrassing. I just got too much, and I knew it was gonna happen because it's happened to me before. And I just spread it around. Spread it around. Just spread it around. I don't mind brushing it off a little bit more right here. You know what else I like to do? If I keep like toilet paper, that's what I usually do. I'll have some toilet paper with me and I'll wipe the excess off. But as you can see, I'm just blending it really just using it to spread on the rest of my face actually, because why not? And okay, so we lock in the wholesale pricing for your funeral merchandise, okay? So our caskets are 18 gauge stainless steel caskets. They have a satin interior lining. It's basically the best night's sleep of your life, and you have to be dead to get it, right? And they're locked in for life at only $2,000. Y'all, if I can learn how to do some video editing, I'm gonna edit a picture of the caskets in here so you can see just how pretty they really are. When I say 18 gauge stainless steel satin interior lining, really are the most beautiful caskets you've ever seen in your life. All right. And I'm not just saying that. I have a lot of clients that tell me the same thing, that they really are very pretty and they're very happy with how they look. Some of the nicest caskets they've ever seen. So we lock in the wholesale pricing for your funeral merchandise. The caskets get locked in at $2,000. The vault that they put the casket in when they put it in the ground, our vaults are fiberglass, non-porous, water resistance. I bet I'm doing something wrong here. If you see me doing something wrong, go ahead and say so in the comments. So our vaults are fiberglass. They're water resistant, non-porous. They come with a 100-year warranty to protect your casket, right? For 100 years. It's in writing. And so I figure it's true. And our vaults are only $1,000. Locked in for life. So it's the casket, the vault, and then the monument. Our monuments are granite. They can be engraved just like your regular monuments. They're granite, okay? And they get locked in starting at just $850. Just $850. And so for less than $3,900, you guys, you can actually get your funeral merchandise locked in for life. And that's amazing, don't you think? I know I do. That's one of the things that really gets me excited, that for less than $3,900, you can get your funeral merchandise locked in for life. The second way that we help to save your family thousands, so that's my base. Sorry, y'all. That's my base. Okay? And so so now I'm going to put on some blush. I use my eyeshadow to put on blush, y'all. So I have this whole palette, right? So I can do different looks. It's got all these different colors in there. All right. So the second way that we help your family save thousands is we lock in the wholesale pricing for the funeral merchandise. I'm sorry. I already said that one. What I meant is the second way is we actually have what's called our expert team of legacy negotiators. They're an expert team of price shoppers and negotiators who will price shop and negotiate with 3 funeral homes in the area to get the lowest rate for your funeral service. To give you guys an idea about what I mean, we had a family that was being quoted $16,000 for their funeral. And then once Legacy got involved, we got it down to $5,200, which was over $10,000 in savings. Okay. And then in December, my agent manager her father passed away. And of course, we all have coverage on our family members. So when her dad passed away, the funeral home was quoting her mom $11,000 for the funeral, which, you know, honestly, you know, like I said, a regular funeral today is anywhere between $10,000 and up. So that's the normal price for a funeral. However, with Legacy, we can definitely do better and do. And so once Legacy got involved with our price shopping and negotiations, we were able to get that plan down to just $5,100, which was over $5,000 in savings. Because with Legacy, we can actually get your entire funeral anywhere between $3,000 and $7,000 total out the door. All right, I would ask you, isn't that amazing? Unfortunately, you can't respond, but to me, it's awesome. So we price shop and negotiate to get the lowest rate for your funeral service. The next thing we do, or the next thing we have, is what's called our household membership. All right, with the household membership, you guys, it will simply allow you to add 4 additional family members at no additional cost, and they also get the locked-in wholesale pricing for the funeral merchandise. They get access to the Legacy negotiators to negotiate the lowest rate for their funeral service, and they get access to our living benefits. I'm doing this because my daughter told me that if I was going to use anything sparkly, I had to put a base on first. So this is the base. Once again, if I'm not doing anything correctly, let me know in the comments, because I don't really do makeup like that. So let me know. I'm doing this. This is a white or tan color, just to lighten up my eyes a little bit. All right, so we have the negotiations to negotiate to get the lowest rate for your funeral service, and that was the second way. Sorry, the third way was our household membership. I think I mentioned that already. And with the household membership, like I said, you can actually add 4 additional family members at no additional cost to get the locked-in wholesale pricing for their funeral merchandise. All right. So and then the fourth thing, or the fourth way that we help your families to save thousands on your funeral service, is we have what's called our Final Wishes Planner. And I actually can show you guys the Final Wishes Planner. This is the Final Wishes Planner. It is a little booklet that you can use to help design your perfect funeral. So in the Final Wishes Planner, on the first page, it's a place for you to, you're going to fill out your own personal information right here, all about, you know, whatever your name is. All right. And then there's a place for you to add additional information that you want to leave for your beneficiary. Whoever that's going to be the person that's going to take care of your funeral expenses and final arrangements. Someone that you deem responsible, that's going to carry out your wishes, okay? That's whose information you want to, additional information for them right there, okay? The next page, we have a place for family members. This is where you list their contact information, name, address, their relationship to you, phone number, different things like that. Why? Why do you need to put their contact information? Because most of us put our contacts in our phones, you guys. And our phones are password protected. That means that if anything happens to you, no one has access to contact, your loved ones. Because guess what? Your contact information for them is in your phone, and they don't have access to your phone because it's password protected, right? So there's nothing they can do. They can't reach your loved one. It's password protected. So that's why I suggest go ahead and write their information down in this booklet so that in case something happens to you, your family can be notified. All right. What I'm doing here is I'm kind of doing like a cat eye coming in on it, but you can't really. It's light, so I thought it was the whole idea. I like to do my cat eyes, and then you can't really see. It's just a little bit. Okay. So, the next place we have in here, after you put your family contact information, you have a place where you put your announcements. You're actually going to design your perfect funeral. That's what this booklet is for. So you can put your announcements, what you want people to say about you when you die. There's a spot for you to put, your family to be listed in your obituary. Because you ever went to a funeral, you guys, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on here just because I felt it. Because this is what the other one was supposed to be looking like, but it didn't even show up. So ta-da, I'm making it show up. So you ever looked at an obituary, you guys, and you're like, oh my God, they left out so-and-so? Well, please don't let them leave out so-and-so. Go ahead and put their names in this final wishes planner so that when you die, they can get their honorable mention, right? Because when you're dead, it's going to be too late for it to be like, oh, I wanted you to mention so-and-so. It's too late. You're dead. You're not here anymore. So go ahead and write their name down in advance so that doesn't happen. There's a place for you to, like if you have a will and testament in place, it's great if you have a will and testament. If you don't, you can still put that information in there. The location of any legal documents, okay? Like birth certificate, marriage certificate, what we got? Insurance information, just different things like that. There's a place for all of that. I'm not going to do too much because I can't really see that well. Because I'm using my phone. Okay. Financial information. That's a place for you to put your banking information, like checking account, 401k, Roth IRA. Why? Like, when it comes to that, so you want to put all your financial information so that when you die, your family members can access it. But one of the other things that I like to mention when I'm talking to families about this is, okay, is that you need to have a beneficiary on your checking account. Because if you die, with no beneficiary listed, the bank is going to keep your money. So that's why I always tell families, go ahead and get a beneficiary listed in your account so that when you die, your family members have access to the funds. they'll be able to get it. Because if you don't list them as a beneficiary, they won't have any recourse to get the money. Look at that. And last but not least, we have a place for you to design your perfect funeral. You can actually put on in there what you want to wear when you get buried. You can, you know, where do you want to be buried? You know, did you have a preference when it came to funeral homes? You can put that in there. Do you have certain music you want played? Certain flowers that you want present? You know, everything that you want. Who your pallbearers are going to be. You can even tell everybody who you want to carry your casket when you die. You know, you just basically, you're getting a plan in place before the inevitable happens. That's the whole purpose of this program, is to get a plan in place before the inevitable happens. Because the thing is, all of us are going to die, but none of us knows the day or the hour. So we have to get prepared in advance. So that's what I'm trying to encourage you today, to get prepared in advance for the inevitable. Get a plan in place. Get you some legacy benefits so you can save thousands of dollars on your funeral expenses. You can save your family thousands of dollars on their funeral expenses with the household membership. Okay? It's called legacy because it's the gift that keeps on giving. And it keeps going because you're helping your family member, not just yourself, but you're saving your family members thousands on their funeral costs as well. And I think that makes a big difference. So anyway, if you'd like to learn more about this program, oh, I forgot to mention the one other thing about legacy, okay, is that it comes with an insurance plan that'll pay for everything. So even if you already have insurance in place, this legacy benefit can still be for you. All right, because it comes with an insurance component. We do have same-day coverage, which is really big, and you can qualify for up to $30,000 of whole life natural death benefit, or $60,000 accidental death benefit. Up to $60,000. I want to say or. It's whole life natural death benefit, and then there is $60,000 up to $60,000 accidental death benefit coverage comes with this plan as well. And because it is whole life insurance, premiums never increase, your benefits never decrease. Oh Lord. Now we went around on the road. Premiums never increase, benefits never decrease. You can't lose your plan for any reason except non-payment of premium, and all of our plans pay out within 24 to 48 hours of confirmation of death. We do not require a death certificate. So that is something that sets us apart from every other company out there. Hey, daughter. The meter. Okay. So if you are interested in the legacy program and learning more about it and seeing what you qualify for, I would be more than happy to go over that information with you. I'm gonna give you my name and number. So, I mean, as you guys already know, my name's Nicole. My number is 843-936-1487. Again, that number is 843-936-1487. Okay, I'd be more than happy to discuss with you your benefit options and what you qualify for. Yeah, so that's pretty much legacy and how that works. And I'm actually almost done here. Just do my lips and then I'll be ready to go. Oh, this one, y'all, this is something else. This might be a little too much, a little dark. Okay. And then, where is it? My favorite. Way too much black. Didn't mean to put that much black on, but it's okay. So anyway, that's the finished look. Oh, that's the finished look. So what do we got? Our setting spray, our sealer, shake before use, after makeup application, while I didn't from the face, keep eyes and mouth closed, spray everything. So here we go, setting spray. It's supposed to give you a dewy finished look when you're done. Yep. Supposed to keep my mouth closed, but I will. Okay, woo. Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to fan, try it. So that was fun. It's my first time putting on makeup while sharing about Legacy and using my phone as my mirror. So if you like the program and you want more information about Legacy, please feel free to send me a call or text. Nicole Davis, 843-936-1487. Again, that number is 843-936-1487. Thank you.